Da, 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 da. Wow. Roar! 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 That was an important message from extraterrestrial life. He demands that he knows the tenets of Buddhism and Buddhist life. Now we will do a demonstration of Siddhartha's life and the tenets of Buddhism.
Gautama was born out of his mother's side. He was destined to become either a universal king or a Buddha, an awakened one. When Gautama was born, he walked 7 steps and decided that in his lifetime, he would gain enlightenment and become a Buddha. Gautama's father wanted Gautama to become a universal king. He pampered him with all comforts of the palace. Gautama grew up in luxury, safe from the sufferings of the outside world. And he also had dancing ladies. Although Gautama lived in this luxury, his father could not protect him forever from the harsh realities of the outside world. Gautama soon left the palace and encountered an episode known as the Four Passing Sights. The first thing that Gautama saw when he left the palace was an old man. Gautama was in awe. He could not believe what he was seeing. He had not known that anybody could become that old and reach an age that he had never seen before. After Gautama had experienced old age, he continued on his journey. The next thing that he witnessed was sickness. Once again, Gautama could not believe his eyes. He had never seen anybody in this state. The third thing that Gautama saw struck him way more than the first two. Now, Gautama saw a corpse. This corpse represented death. Gautama could not believe that people could go on living even though there was a certainty of death at the end of life. After Gautama experienced the first 3 sights, he knew he could never live in luxury again. He mounted his horse and left the palace for good. He saw a religious ascetic who had led a life of homelessness and self-denial. He was in search of salvation from this world of suffering. Gautama joined this man. After Gautama experienced all of this, it was too much for him. He decided he would sit under a fig tree until he found an answer to all his questions. Buddha spent the night there. While he was there, he was attacked by Mara. Although Mara was very tempting and scared Buddha, he was determined and he did not give in to any sort of temptation. Mara decided that he would send his 3 daughters to attack Buddha. The girls were beautiful, and Buddha was once again very tempted, but he fought off these temptations and stayed there the whole night. During the night that Buddha spent under the fig tree, 3 watches occurred. In the first watch, Buddha learns about himself. He sees past lives and learns about suffering and the truth about himself. In the second watch, Buddha learns about everything else, like the world around him. And in the third watch, Buddha learns of the 4 Noble Truths. After Buddha received his enlightenment under the fig tree, he gave his first sermon at Deer Park. Here, he taught of the 4 Noble Truths and the Middle Way, key elements of Buddhism. It was here that Buddhism was born as an official religion in the world. At the age of 80, in about 480 BC, the Buddha became seriously ill after eating a meal of spoiled food. To a gathering of monks and nuns, Gautama spoke his final words: "All the constituents of being are transitory. Work out your salvation with diligence." Then he died.
What's that you say? Pardon? In English, sir. Oh, I forgot you don't speak English. The alien said he enjoyed our presentation very well. Now he wants to know the tenets of Buddhism. Isn't that right, alien?
It's low. I'm Austin Peck, and today I'll tell you about Nirvana and the middle way. Nirvana, one of the life of our heart, which is characterized by perfect compassion, ends. She enters into the state called Nirvana. The word Nirvana literally means blowing out. Upon the passage into Nirvana, rather than being reborn, the life energy of the Arhat is snuffed out, like the flame of a candle, having extinguished all selfish desire, including desire for continued existence. The Arhat has attained complete liberation from samsara.
Along with nirvana, or becoming one with the universe, and the middle way, having balance in your life, such as not eating too much nor too little, there are many key concepts of Buddhism that one must understand to truly be aware of the religion. 2 major concepts that anyone interested in this religion must know are the 4 Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path. The 4 Noble Truths are about suffering and overcoming the suffering, and the Eightfold Path teaches about how to overcome the suffering and acts as a guide. For someone to be a part of Buddhism, they must follow the 5 basic precepts. These teach how a follower of Buddhism should lead his or her life. If someone wanted to lead a monastic life by becoming a monk or nun, there is another very specific set of 5 more precepts. Buddhism, appealing to everybody because of its rejection of the caste system, is a very popular religion and one worth studying even deeper and understanding even more.
Oh, hello there. You caught us at a bad time.
We're studying.
Tenets of Buddhism, to be exact.
Well, I'd just like to say thank you for watching this video, and good night.
I hope the information for you was helpful.
Hey, Madverse Productions, remember that.
We're gonna be big someday.
No, you